Okay, I took a shower, I got my drink here, and I'm ready to talk to you guys about cross-stitch things. Hello and welcome back to my channel, X Stitch and Chill. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for spending some stitchy time with me. I am so excited that you're here, and I am so excited I get to keep you company while you're stitching. If you're new here, my name is Kelsey, and this channel is all about cross stitch and the chill things that I am doing while cross stitching. So last floss tube, we reached 1,000 subscribers, which was super awesome, and we will get to the giveaway in a couple minutes. But also, this floss tube is past my 1-year anniversary, which was last week. And so yeah, I've been doing this channel and floss tubing and cross stitching. I've been cross stitching longer than I've been YouTubing it, but I have been doing this floss tube channel for a year, which is super awesome and crazy, and I still really enjoy doing it and sharing things with you and hearing stuff from you guys, and supporting this community and watching all the other floss tubes out there. So thank you so much for your support over this year, and even if you are a brand new subscriber, welcome, and I hope you enjoy the next year of floss tube videos that I have for you. Before we get into everything, I wanted to quickly give you a reminder announcement. I have created a pattern that is benefiting victims of the Maui fire. It looks like this. It is a banyan tree with a little heart in the roots. There is a huge banyan tree in Maui in Lahaina where the fire was, and that is a place that I have visited and is very special. So I wanted to bring that pattern since the tree is doing great. Well, not great, but it is still alive. It's showing new growth. So that is all positive information about the tree. So if you are interested in this pattern, it is completely free, but I am asking for a donation to the Hawaii Community Foundation, which will go directly to helping people in the community and recovering from those fires. You can find it on my Ko-fi page, which the link is down below. Donate whatever you can, or you can download it for free and share it around the internet as well. Anything kind of helps get the word out and raise money for those victims. And I should mention that that runs until October 31st. After that, I'm not sure if I'll keep the pattern up or if I'll make it disappear. But for now, until October 31st, you can find it on my Ko-fi page. And yeah, after that, who knows? I don't know. I'm very indecisive. Probably the moment you've all been tuning in for, we are going to do some giveaway winners. In my last video, I had you comment congratulations, and that entered you into a giveaway of one of 5 $10 Etsy gift cards. So yeah, I pulled those winners from a random comment picker, and the first winner is Betty Hankins. Yay! Winner number 2 is Claudine Heffel. It's kind of like anticlimactic when you're in a room by yourself. The next one is SGB Lucas. I'm sorry if I say names wrong, but it's just what I see. Chantel Verbist is the next winner. And finally, the last winner is Darth Wemser. So congratulations to all of you guys for winning the giveaway. Send me a message on Instagram. You can find me at xstitchandchill, and send me your email address so I can send out that gift card to you. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for commenting. Thank you so much for subscribing. It's really awesome to have everybody here. So congratulations to all those winners, and let's get into our whips. I actually have a new start for you guys. October 1st, you may have saw on Instagram, we had Witchy Stitcher Day, which was a day in support of the Witchy Stitcher, who is a designer within the community, and she is battling cancer. So we all rallied around her to buy patterns, share her patterns, stitch her patterns, and it was really great to kind of see, like, I was on Instagram that day a little bit, and seeing it blow up and everything was really, really cool. And we did really help her out. So I started one of the Witchy Stitcher patterns that I bought. I bought 4 of them, but I decided to start Witch's Brew. And I love this pattern because it's tea, and I love tea, and it's getting to be tea season again. I don't drink a lot of hot tea in the summer, but in the winter it is a lot of hot tea for me. I'm well hydrated. So I started that one, and it's a pretty small start because on Sunday I had a super busy day. It was puppy swim at the pool. So when they at the end of the summer, they closed the pool the last day. They let the dogs swim in the pool. So we took our golden retriever there. She loves puppy swim. I don't know if dogs have like a sense of time and like know like, oh, it's that time of year where I get to go to puppy swim. But I like to think that it is her favorite time of year to get to go swim in the pool. So that was really fun. And then I went to go see Tina Fey and Amy Poehler in their Restless Leg tour with my sister for a matinee, and it was hilarious, super great. So by the time I got home from that and everything, I was like, okay, I have like 2 hours to stitch before I have to go do something else. So I sat down, I joined the Discord with the Cross Stitch Society, and started. So it's a very small start, but it is a start nonetheless. I started on the teacup, so at the very top, and this is where I am. Like I said, really small start. But I'm excited to keep working on this one, especially in October, because it will be a cute little Halloween stitch to put up. This fabric I got from My Vintage Needle Arts on Etsy, and it is called Wild Wasabi. And I like it. It's green. I didn't want to like go full like ectoplasm green. So I like this subtle green, but I thought a green would be really cool for this one. It does have some purples in it. And hopefully it will look really nice. I am trying to get more into like this hand-dyed Ada and stuff, because I get bored stitching on the white and I want to have some pretty colors. So this one's perfect for that. I do a lot of full coverage, so you don't get to do anything fun with that one. But yeah, this one, I really like the color, and I'm looking forward to finishing stitching this one. I totally forgot I wanted to do some stitchy kindness, because I did receive a lot of stitchy kindness recently. So I want to make sure I thank those people, and I put this on there because it's just so fun to get a package in the mail in the first place, and then for it to be something from somebody else in the community is like super special. So let's start with the first thing is I won a giveaway in the Fandom Stitching group a while ago. There was someone who was just destashing a bunch of floss, and she was like, I'm gonna pick 5 winners and I'm just gonna randomly throw floss in a bag and I'm gonna send it to you. And she was in Australia, and she was so sweet to pay for the shipping and everything. And so I got my bag last week, I think. And I haven't even like gone through to see what's in it yet, but this is from Lisa, and she sent me this whole little bag of floss. Like I said, I haven't gone through it yet, but like a lot of it's on bobbins already. There's some skeins in here. But yeah, it was so sweet of her, and she had a ton of floss. So I was really excited that I got to be one of the giveaway winners. And yeah, I gotta go through this and put it in my stash and figure out what's in it. I just haven't had the time yet. So thank you so much, Lisa, for this. Sorry Sorry for all the crinkling. I'll stop crinkling my bag. But thank you so much, Lisa, for all of this awesome floss. I'm sure it won't go to waste. It will be used. Another thing of stitchy kindness I got from Emma, who has a YouTube channel with her mom called B&E Stitchery, and then she also has her Instagram called New Kid Needleminder, and she's kind of new to cross stitching, but her mom is like not, so she's kind of experimenting with certain things and deciding what she likes to stitch on and what she doesn't like to stitch on. And she knows that I love stitching on 18 count, and I like to have gridded Aida for my full coverage projects. So she decided that she does not like 18 count gridded Aida, so she sent me, she called it a blanket of 18 count Aida. So she did send me like a huge thing of 18 count gridded Aida, and I am so excited because I have a lot of full coverage pieces that I want to do on 18 count. So this will last me a little while. So thank you so much, Emma, and I appreciate you sending me what she calls the 18 count Aida blanket. So I haven't pulled it out to actually see how big it is, but because I don't want to get like cat hair all over it. If I take anything out of a plastic bag in my house, it immediately like attracts animal hair, and I don't want to, and even like my hair. So I don't want to take it out until I actually have to use it because I don't want it to get all dirty. So yeah, thank you so much, Emma, and I am looking forward to using this. And the last thing of stitchy kindness / haul, I guess, is I did win another giveaway. I'm like on fire with the giveaways. It'll be another 6 years before I win another giveaway, I feel like. But I did win a giveaway from Hoops and Crosses UK on Instagram. I think it was her 4,000 follower giveaway, and I was the runner-up. So I got to pick one of her patterns, and I love a lot of her patterns. It was actually really hard to choose, but I went with this one. It is a quote from Wedding Crashers. It's a Will Ferrell quote, and I adore Will Ferrell. He is hilarious. I will watch everything he's in. And it says, "Ma, the meatloaf," and he like yells it. He's like living in his mom's basement, and he's wearing that robe. It's this chest hair all out. Great movie, and a great stitch. So I am looking forward to doing that eventually. I don't have any plans to start it anytime soon, but I love it. It was so hard to pick one, but that's the one that I went with. Okay, so back on track. Let's go to our whips. The first one is Heart of the Autumn. If you've been following this channel for a while, you know I have done Heart of the Spring and Heart of the Summer. And now I'm working on Heart of the Autumn. They are all by Little Dove Stitches, and we are doing this as a stitch along with myself and a couple of my buddies on Twitch. And the idea is we have like 3 months to do each season, and we're stitching that season during that season. So yeah, I haven't really put a lot of stitches into this one. I think I did for Fandom Challenge because it fit the prompt. It was like stitch something with an arm, and I'm like, I don't have anything with an arm. And then I remembered this has a scarecrow with an arm. So this is what it will look like when it's finished. They're all little heart motifs with similar things. The hearts I feel like are a little different in this one, in the heart band. So you'll see. But yeah, and then this is what it looked like last time. I think I had only gotten like some of the red band and the leaves done, and now I've just gotten a bunch of white done, so it doesn't look like I've gotten a ton. But here is what it looks like now. So I kind of started in on this white border for the heart, just so I can start working in this motif here. And yeah, I decided to get 200 stitches done for the Fandom Challenge. It was easiest just to fill in the white inside the heart. So not like a crazy fun amount of progress on this one, but yeah, it's kind of been on the wayside a little bit because I am trying to finish a project with a deadline for a friend for a gift. And so I am not showing my progress on that one. You guys will get to see it when it's all said and done, but I'm so excited to share it with you because it's so cool. But that secret project is 2.6. I don't know. I think it's like no, that's tea room. Hold on. Rewind. We're going to the secret project. The secret project is about 60% done. So, and it needs to be done by the end of the month. I will be taking it on my trip in a couple weeks, and well, more like a week now. I'll be taking it with me, and hopefully I will be able to finish it while I'm on my trip, because I plan on getting a lot of stitching done and like relaxing and not doing a ton of stuff on our vacation. It's an actual vacation, not a gallivant around the city kind of vacation. So yeah, it's about 60% done, and I've almost finished like the center part, and it looks so cool. I'm so excited to share it with you guys, and I can't wait to give it to my friend. I hope she cries. But working on it. I'm working on it. So that's my secret project, and I will show you guys when it's finished. And then Heart of the Autumn, which is not getting a lot of love because I'm trying to finish that one. None of my projects have gotten a lot of love in the last week. I did take Farming Magic with me to Connecticut for my cousin's wedding because it's small. But yeah, when I go on our trip next week to Hawaii, I will be taking all the things. We'll talk more about it later. But yeah, secret project, working on it. The next whip is Tea Room, which is humongous and will take me 9 years to finish. But I really get excited when I'm working on this one. I love working on it. The only thing is that it's a 28 count even weave, and it's just tiny, so you can't see anything. And I'm gonna blame it on my glaucoma, but that doesn't really count. But this one is about 2.6% done, and yeah, I started just doing like extreme cross country by page, and then someone suggested that I should do Royal Rose, and I was like, no, I don't like perking. I don't want to do Royal Rose. And then I looked up an actual tutorial on how to do Royal Rose, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it an honest try, and I actually am enjoying it. I kind of already started on this page, so it's a little hard, but the nice thing about the Royal Rose is that it doesn't cover up the grid in certain areas, so I can really like tell where I am, so I get lost very easily. So yeah, I've really been enjoying doing the Royal Rose method on this one, and keep working forward. So this is what it will look like when it is done. It is beautiful. I love the colors, the blues and the purples. It's just stunning. I got this pattern from Foxy Crafts Goods on Etsy, and yes, I love it. And this is where I was last time. I don't know where I was last time, so I can't tell you. And you probably can't even tell where I am now because there's so many parked threads on here and it's so massive. But I'll show you anyway. Here is what it looks like now. So like I said, a lot of parked threads, and I had started doing like cross country. So like I have a bunch done around here. And really the first page ends right here. This is all part of the second page, but you can really see like this top row. I'm almost done with the towers in the top row, that they are looking pretty solid in there, and you can actually see what's happening, even though it's like the top corner. It's not really much exciting things happening in there anyways, but it's cool to see it like really coming together. So yeah, I have been enjoying working on this one. It is tiny stitches with the 28 count. I don't know how anybody does anything lower than 28 count, but I think next time I want to do a big project on an even weave and a higher thread count. I think I might stick with 25 and not do the 28. 28's a bit much. But I think in the last episode, I'm gonna put this down, hold on. In the last episode, I talked about trying to find like a magnifying solution, and I had tried a bunch of different things. So I tried like the ones that like go on your head, like a headband. I had tried the one that clips on and has like a little magnifier on it. And I wasn't happy with any of the choices. I think I had one that clipped onto my glasses, but it was more like readers. It wasn't very magnifying. But somebody suggested, I think it was Emma from B&E Stitchery. I think she suggested getting this OttLite from Michael's. It was on sale and it had a gift card. So I went ahead and bought it, and it's over there. It's amazing. I'll put up a picture of it or something. But it does either a floor standing piece, or it goes down to like a table lamp size. I have it set up as a floor stand right now because I only really work on that one in my office because I can have like all the lights on it. And that's really the only one that I use the magnifier for, that I need it for. So it has a light on it. It's really bright and really awesome. And then it has the big magnifier. It's like really big. It's like the size of my face. So that's helpful. And I feel like even if I'm like close or far away from it, it's still in focus. I was having that problem with a lot of the other ones. Like I had to like still sit like 6 inches from it. But even with this big one, I still sit 2 inches away from the magnifying glass. And like I can feel the heat coming up from the lights. And I don't know, I guess I just like being close, but it's a lot easier to see even 2 inches away. So I'm really happy with that purchase. That's the one I'm going to keep. I think I'm going to return the other ones and keep this one because this one's definitely the winner. And yeah, I probably won't like carry it around the house. Probably just leave it in here and stitch with it here. But yeah, I really enjoy that one, and it makes stitching on Tea Room like so much more pleasant. And I don't have to like figure out where the stitch is or what number stitch I'm on, because it's already kind of confusing because you do the stitches backwards. Since I'm doing them half stitches, you do them backwards. So normally I start on the bottom left and go to the top right, but these ones are all bottom right, top left. So it's already backwards and confusing. And then every time I go switch to another full cross project, I do the wrong leg first. Because, it's fine. But yeah, that is Tea Room and the magnifier that I got for it. And I'm very happy with that. And I really have been enjoying working on that one. I worked on it way too late one night and I was like, I need to stop. The next whip is my Deathly Hallows, which is charted by Thread Geeks, and the artwork is by DJ Vigo. This one is getting some progress. I think I'm still around the 50% mark of this page, but there's some into the bottom page too. And this is what it'll look like when it's done. And this is what it looked like last time. And I don't know how different it's going to look this time, but we'll see. I did get a lot of stitches in it actually. So filling in, it's filling in. It's filling in. This is what it looks like now. So it's all filling in right here. All this blank space is black. So I will do the black once I get to, once I finish all the colors. And then I think before moving on to the next page of colors, I'm going to do, doesn't want to focus anymore. I think once I do that, I'm going to go down here because this whole page is pretty much black. It's like 4,000 stitches of black. So I might like go and do like 1,000 stitches of black on there and then go back to the colors and then come back and do like 1,000 stitches of black because I'm afraid if I get to the end and I haven't done the black, I won't want to do the black and I'll lose steam. So I kind of want to intermittently put in some black stitches on this one so that I don't feel like I I'm like halfway done with it or mostly done with it. And I'm like, I don't want to finish because too many black stitches. But yeah, I love how this one looks. It is a discontinued pattern, so you cannot find it on Thread Geeks anymore. But yeah, I love this one and I love how it's turning out. I might try Royal Rose with this one when I start the next page, but we'll see. So I have 2 more whips to share with you guys. The next one is Farming Magic Stitch Along by Flossie Fox Shop. She's actually starting a new stitch along with dragons. So if you like dragons, go check it out. It is on pre-sale now and you get a little extra bonus pattern. This farming one came with bonus patterns at the end, but this one is one that you get at the beginning. And it's very similar to this. I don't think I'm going to be doing it, but I think if you like this style of art and this style of stitching, definitely go because it's going to be awesome. But yeah, I have started part 8 of this one, and here's the whole thing. You want to see it? It's out of the hoop. I had to use the hoop for Witch's Brew. So, but I started part 8, which is up in this top corner. So I got some clouds and the little weather vane that goes on top of the house. There'll be a house in there and there's like a fox dragon. But I just wanted to do the clouds for some reason. I decided I'm doing the house part last. I don't know why. This is how I feel. Maybe because it's like a block of stitching like the barn is. So it'll be kind of like a nice way to finish it rather than bouncing around a bunch. So I'm almost done with these 3 clouds and then I'll work on something else. Probably like the fox. I know a lot of people have been putting a little farmer in behind the fox and haven't decided if I want to do that yet. But we'll see. I think it's a really cute little addition. So yeah, that stitch along ended in August. Well, the last part was released in August, so I'm not too far behind, but yeah, it's been a fun little stitch along. It's my first and only stitch along, so yeah, I'm not sure if stitch alongs are for me. But I have really been enjoying that one. I definitely couldn't do more than 1 stitch along at a time. My head would explode. Like that's too much. All right, the next one is my temperature stitch, which I am a little like halfway through. No, not even halfway through September. But I have done all August and I'm working on September. Now that it's October, I kind of need to catch up on this one. But this is what it looked like last time. And it is all these little squares. The top part of the square is the high, the bottom part of the square is the low. And I am stitching it in a spiral design. You can kind of do it in rows or columns or diagonal. And I'm doing the spirals. So this, I'm not going to take it out of the hoop. But this is what it looks like now. I actually think I'm going to take this one to my daughter's cheer practice tonight and get a bunch done. Hopefully. Oh, Kitty has decided to join us. So a lot of the colors are very similar. It's starting to get a little cooler. In September it got cold and then it got really hot. So, but temperatures nowadays are getting kind of cooler. So, oh, don't knock that over. I'll be sad. I'll cry. He's like, I just want to hang out. So yeah, that's my temperature stitch. And I'm excited about that. So yeah, that's the temperature stitch. And I've really been enjoying working on that one. When we get to the haul, I actually bought my design for next year's temperature stitch. So that will be really fun. It's like totally different, but I'm excited about that. All right, so getting into the haul, I'm like looking at the screen more so that I can see if the cat's gonna knock over my drink. He probably won't, but you never know. So let's get into the haul. I only have a few things of haul. So the first thing is I bought another fabric from My Vintage Needle Arts. Besides the Wild Wasabi, I also got this Smoky Shadows, and I don't want to take it, again, I don't like to take things out of plastic until I have to, but it's kind of like this variegated gray and black, and it looks smoky. What do you know? And I got this for the other, one of the other Witchy Stitcher patterns that I bought. I'm going to do the Satan's Marshmallows on this one. So excited about that one. I think my daughter's really excited about that one too. But so I got this nice little gray for that one. I also ordered a few more floss drops for tea room. So like all of the threads for tea room are hanging right there. And Angel was kind enough to send me, Charlie Quinn Stitches is her handle. She was kind enough to send me some floss drops, and I needed a few more. So I bought a few more from Adam Hart Cross Stitch, and I got this, like, what's it called? Galaxy Midnight. It's called Midnight Galaxy. And they look like this. They're really pretty and they're kind of sparkly. The sun went behind a cloud, so now it's not quite as nice, but yeah. So I only got like a pack of 25 of those, and that should be enough for my stitching. So yeah, I like these. They're very pretty. I could have gotten like the plain clear acrylic, I think it's frosted acrylic to match the other ones, but I was like, no, I gotta do a fun one because obviously. And then also I got a new temperature stitch, like I said. It's from Climbing Goat Designs, and it is her Galaxy stitch, and it is the one with the high and low temperatures. It's super cool. I'm super excited. I think I'm going to do it on a dark blue Aida versus the black. I don't know, because I prefer blue to black, I guess. So yeah, I will start that in 2024 once 2023 is finished. Hopefully I can keep up still and get that one done towards the end of 2023, and then we can hang it up, and then when 2024 is over we can hang up that one and keep like rotating it out. So I am looking forward to stitching that one. I love the Galaxy one, and I looked at a bunch of other ones, and like there really aren't too many out there. I saw some like birds on a wire. I saw some butterflies, lots of libraries. And I didn't want to stitch too many per day, and I didn't want to be stitching like a huge outline for it at some point. So, you know, the one that I have now, it does have a little outline, but it's not anything crazy. It won't take very long. But then the thing about the one I have now is that it's actually quite a bit of stitches per day. It's like 20 stitches or something for each square. And it just takes a little while. And I think this Climbing Goat design one, I haven't looked at it yet, but hopefully it's less stitches per day. Because it was a lot to keep up with. Not that it was terrible to keep up with, but I think if I did something that was a little less stitches per day, it might help me stay up to date a little bit better. And I am surprised that is all the haul I have. I mean, I did have the giveaway haul and Stitchy Kindness haul, so there's that. But mostly, I didn't buy much. Look at me. Look at me not buying things. Can you believe it? I sure don't. All right, so moving on to future plans. There may not be, I know this floss tube is late, and the next floss tube might be late as well because I will be out of town for the next couple weeks. I will be going to Hawaii with my family, and I am very excited. We went in 2021 last, so this will be really fun, and it's just my family and my parents going, so we are not planning on doing a ton of stuff. Everybody's excited just to like sit around and swim and go to the beach and do all that kind of stuff. but we are doing zip lining, and we also are doing like an ATV mud buggy kind of situation too. And then we'll probably go up to the North Shore because we usually stay on the south. So we'll go up to the North Shore and check out a couple places up there. Usually we go up there to eat. Last time we went and got these vegan donuts that were delicious. So we'll see where we end up there. But yeah, so things are going to be a little delayed. But my goals until that next floss tube are going to be to finish my secret project. That has to get done. I'm taking it with me to Hawaii, which it's on the 11-inch Q-snap right now. And I will probably just like take it off the Q-snap and pack it all so that it's like easy to carry, easy to stick in my carry-on. And then I'll put it back together when we get there. Because it won't fit in my backpack in the Q-snap. I'll have to break down everything. I also want to catch up on my temperature stitch, like I said, and I need to decide what I'm going to take with me to Hawaii. I feel like I saw a meme, and it was from the Barbie movie where Ken pops up out of the back of the car, and she's like, "Did you bring your rollerblades?" And he's like, "I literally go nowhere without them." But somebody had replaced it with, "Did you bring your whips?" And he lifts up all these cross-stitch patterns and he's like, "I literally go nowhere without them." That's how I feel. I want to bring like everything, but I can only bring so many things. So I'm definitely bringing the secret project. I will definitely bring probably Farming Magic, probably my temperature stitch, possibly another one. I don't know. I probably will not work on all of them while I am there, but I will try and I will have a good time, you know? I also want to bring my Nintendo and play some of Disney Dreamlight Valley, which I started a while ago, and I don't play video games a ton, so, but a new game similar to that came out, and I was like, oh, I want to play that game. And I'm like, well, maybe I should finish like one of the other games that I bought, because they're expensive. So now I'm going to Disney Dreamlight Valley, and I want to try to get a little more headway on that, and then maybe eventually I'll buy the new one, which is Fae Farm, when I like actually have like it together. I also am planning on having some more giveaways in my next floss tube video for the 1-year anniversary, but I decided to just announce the winners for the 1,000 subscribers giveaway first, and then I'll go back and do the other ones in the next floss tube because it's too much. So if you were just here for the stitchy things, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed all of the progress and exciting things that are happening around here. And if you want to see more updates on my projects, then hit the subscribe button. I guess we need to set a new goal past 1,000. I don't know what it is, but maybe we'll set a goal for 1,100. Keep it, attainable and time-based, smart goals. So yes, please hit that subscribe button if you want to see more updates. And then if you made it this far, leave a like on this video. And if you have any questions about anything, or you just want to chat or share your own projects, then leave a comment down below. Getting into the chill stuff. Sex Education is back on Netflix. Greatest show of all time. Absolutely love it. It's hilarious. I think this is season 4. And Eric, one of the characters, is one of my favorite characters of all time. He's so funny. He's like equal parts loving, great friend, equal parts huge asshole. And I love that little mix. So yes, if you have not watched Sex Education on Netflix, you should go check it out because it's super funny. It is raunchy. It is adult content. So, make sure you're okay with that. But that is one of our favorite shows. My husband keeps trying to get me to stay up late to like binge watch everything. And I'm like, no, we can't watch another episode. I have to go to bed. It is really, it's not like super cliffhanger. You can stop, but he just doesn't want to. So yeah, it's a great show. Check it out. Also, while I was on Netflix, I noticed that they released a couple more episodes under A Southern Scandal, which is the Murdaugh murders case. And so they released 4 more episodes that cover like the trial and things after the trial. And I followed the trial really closely on YouTube, so there wasn't anything like super shocking in that, but it was interesting to hear from like the lawyers and, you know, behind the scenes kind of stuff to go along with it, because I just watched, like, I literally watched the trial on YouTube. So that was about it. But yeah, I really enjoyed watching those just because it's very interesting in the true crime and what's happening with all of that. So if you're interested, you can watch the whole documentary, which leads up to the arrest, and then there's the trial, and then the 4 episodes kind of cover what happened in the trial and how they kind of convicted everybody. So yeah, very good, interesting if you enjoy true crime. And then because I watch true crime stuff on YouTube, it was suggesting the trial right now for Take Care of Maya is going on. And I hadn't watched anything on YouTube about it, but then I saw that there was a documentary on Netflix about it. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll watch that. And I got about halfway through, and it's too sad. I can't do it. I can't finish it. I got to the middle, and then I was like, this is too depressing. This is why I had to take a break from true crime for a really long time, because it's just like, it just brings the mood down, and like you are choosing to watch that and feel that way. So I was like, I need a break from true crime. I think it's messing with my mood. But yeah, so I watched part of it. I might go back and finish it just because I do want to know what happens. But it is quite sad. So yes, maybe because as a mom, yeah, I don't know. So we have some plans for a vacation, for things that we're going to watch and do and all that good stuff. So the new season of Loki comes out. I think today's the 3rd, so I think it comes out on the 5th. So Thursday, Friday, something like that. And we're going to save that for our vacation. We'll download all the episodes. If they have more than 1 episode, I don't know, it might be, I don't know if they're releasing everything at the same time or just doing like 1 a week, but we're saving that for our trip to watch later. And then I'm going to read The Secret Life of Addie LaRue, which a friend suggested it to me. And then I know that author has a bunch of other series. This one's a one-off, so I was like, maybe I start there with this author before I like dive into a 4-book series or something. So yeah, I am gonna get it on my Kindle. I thought about getting the paperback, but then I was like, I have so many cross-stitch projects to take with me to Hawaii. It'll be easier just to put it on my Kindle. So yeah, I need to buy that, but I'm really excited about reading it. It sounds very interesting, and like I said, my friend suggested it, and she said that it's one of her favorites. So, and I think that is everything that I have for you guys today. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you are still here, definitely leave this video a like. If you want to see more stitchy updates or more chill updates, then hit that subscribe button. I try to post every 2 weeks, but sometimes life gets in the way. You know, that whole life thing. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.